Hey everyone, Peter here from June's Golf Centre in Fraserburgh. Just thought I'd bring you a roundup of the winners from the events we've had taking place here at June's over the last week. I've been doing this feature as a visual post on social media, but I thought for a change I'd do a live broadcast and bring you the most up-to-date news and scores, and of course celebrate all those that have achieved great things. I'm going to start off though with yesterday, because yesterday we welcomed over 180 kids, parents, grandparents, aunties and uncles to June's Golf Centre to take part in our end of term, what should we call it? It was our gala finale, our Christmas special, the end of the coaching block. And we had them all down here playing games. Even here in the shop, we had a putting to a tenner challenge. We were playing games in the studio and out on the range. And I've got to say, I know it seems like I'm blowing my own trumpet, because I am. It was a fantastic day and such a pleasure for me to see so many families out there playing golf together, enjoying spending that quality time outdoors, doing something healthy, and just to see the kids be able to, a bit of role reversal, starting to tell the parents, look, this is what we do at this game. I know how to play this game, Mum. And especially for me, seeing some of the parents and grandparents that perhaps don't play golf getting involved, and just those wonderful interactions that take place. So they were the winners yesterday. On to the actual events, though. Let's take a look. And I'm going to bring some stuff up on the screen, because we've been playing this week a driving challenge at Pebble Beach. And the women and juniors were playing from the short red tee. So this is the women's leaderboard. Now you'll see at the top of that, it's Isla Hind that was the leading female player. But Isla Hind comes in the junior section, so she doesn't actually count as the winner of the women's event. That goes to Pamela Taylor there, as you can see, now with 617 points is the winner, followed by Claire Buck and Ange Duthie, Valerie Reed and Diane. There we go. So that is the top scores for the women's event. I'm going to show you how that's affected the league table shortly. But moving on, let's go to the next tab, which is this one here. This is the junior event. Now you'll see my son Billy Mize is at the top of that, but as he works here, he has decided, and we have, that he is ineligible to win the prize. So that goes to Isla Hind. Congratulations, Isla. And there's a bit of a battle going on at the top of the junior leaderboard between Isla and Teddy. Teddy finishing in second place, followed by Jacoby Miller-Watt and then Edwin Duthie taking the rest of the points there in the junior section. Moving on, what we're going to do is show you the men's leaderboard. Now, it's just scrolled past the top of the leaderboard there. It's about to switch over, so you will see it. There we go. So Mark McLean has taken the top spot, narrowly beating me. I did say to him I was going to go out there and have another go at it, but it came on a bit rainy and I didn't fancy it. So Andrew Gaines finishes second, Winky 78 in third, Dale Nicol in fourth, Jordan Robertson, who's currently in second place in the order of merit, takes fifth place, and so on. Ali Hind, that's Isla's dad, managed to get a sixth place spot this time around as well. So as I said, let's have a look at how that affects the leaderboard. So I'm going to take you onto our website. This is on junesgolfcentre.co.uk, Top Tracer Winter League 2023. And you can see it's sponsored by June's Comps. If you haven't got your tickets in our big Christmas draw yet, get onto that and have a go. So before I show you the league tables, there's a little advert for what's coming up tomorrow. I decided this actually with Mark McLean. He was in the shop this afternoon and he asked, what are we playing next? And we thought, you know what? He liked the virtual golf. I like the virtual golf as well. So that is what we're doing. We're going to pretend and use our imagination that we're going to warmer climes. We're heading to Madrid, to the Centro Nacional de Golf. That's where we're going, and we're going to play the front nine only. So this starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You can play it as many times as you wish. In fact, I'll take you out on the range in a second to show you the games, but that's where we're going. Front nine only, sky blue tees for everyone. Now, I'm going to show you what that means when we go out there. It is really cool. Free to enter. You can then play as many times as you wish. Here are the up-to-date league tables. Now, let's start off with that junior leaderboard that you can see, because it is tied at the top between Teddy and Isla. What a week we're going to have ahead of us. And then, of course, after this week, there's only one more week. It finishes on Christmas Eve. So it's going to be really tight between Teddy and Isla, who takes the top spot in the Junior League. And then we've got Miller, Alfie, Jacoby and Edwin taking up the remainder of the spots. So who can get into the top three? Prizes are on offer for the top three in each league. So it's going to be very close in the juniors. It's also hotting up in the women's event as Annika goes to 25, but Pamela's win gets her much closer now, just 5 points behind in second place. And then it really drops off in participation, sadly. But come on, ladies, get yourselves down to Dunes this next 2 weeks. You've still got a great chance to sneak up that leaderboard and get into the prize positions. And then in the men's, Mark has gone further in front. He's now 11 points clear of Jordan Robertson in second place. And then we've got Dan Watt and Ali Hind in third and fourth place. Just a reminder then, this, let's just go on to, in fact, I nearly forgot something else. We have, of course, got Super Sunday today. And as the screen refreshes, you'll see the winner of Super Sunday this week is Mark McLean with a shot to 1 foot 11 inches. We see Stevie Hay there in second place on 2 feet, followed by Jordan again, 2 foot 7 inches. As always, we've got a web page for most of these events. So if you head to dunesgolfcentre.co.uk Super Sunday, this will tell you all about Super Sunday. It takes place every week. And what you'll see is the jackpot for next Sunday has risen to £125. Every week that goes by where there is not a hole in one, that jackpot goes up another £25. So there we go. And here is the Hall of Fame. You can see Mark McLean's name is on there for his 1 foot 11 shot today. He's won 100 balls over this next week whenever he wants to claim them, to come down and see if he can play the Winter League or come down next Sunday and have another go at the closest to the pin. It's always taking place on hole 17 at PGA National. It's 116 yards long. Right, folks, what I'm going to do now is just stop sharing my screen and I'm going to take you out onto the range to show you what's happening with next week's Winter League event. So I've got my, let me just pull the legs off the tripod so I can stand you up and show you this when we get out there. So a bit of a funny day today. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't particularly cold out here. But at one point it did start raining pretty heavily, which wasn't too pleasant depending which bay you were in. Sorry, I'm just going to undo the legs on my tripod so I can stand you up. Here we go. Right. So I'm in bay 1 currently. This is what you do if you want to come down and play the Winter League this week. Hit the start button and go to virtual golf. You will need to log into the screen. I can't do that because I'm on the phone that I would normally use to log in. And what you're doing, you've got to scroll right across this one until you see Centro Nacional de Golf, which is Madrid in Spain. Click on that. And everybody's playing off these tees here. Now, this was an addition that Top Tracer made earlier this year, where they've shortened the courses dramatically. We think it is a fantastic addition to the program because it means that kids can play, shorter hitters can play, and even, you know, big hitters, you can enjoy that thrill of chipping for eagles and, you know, shooting way under par. It's great fun. So everybody to play sky blue tees, 2,817 yards. That's the total 18-hole yardage. But we're just playing the front 9. Now, that won't change as a yardage. You don't need to put your handicap in or anything. Hit start, choose your aim point, and let's have a look at the first hole. I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I've seen this. And there we go. So look at this. It's 219 yards. It's uphill, but it's a par 5. A 219-yard par 5. Now, I've only brought a 50-degree wedge out with me here. It's smacking to the wind. But I'm going to give it a smash and we'll see what I can score into the wind on a par 5 at National Golf Club in Madrid. You can see the water coming off the mat there. Let's give it a bash. Okay, it's just hanging in the air there. Here it comes. It's coming down. So I've hit that pretty good. You can see the backspin on it, 98 yards carry. Now, normally I'd hit this significantly further than that, but it's left me 1-2-4 to the pin. That last one was a 90-yard carry. So what I'm going to try and do on this one is put it opposite the back foot, close the club face a bit, lean the shaft forward, and we're going to try and turn this 50-degree wedge into something like a 9-iron. See if I can get it there. Here we go then. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was nearly a naughty one. That can often happen when you try and force it. I just blocked it out there. So I got it to 109 carry, and it's 34 yards now from the pin. So 34 yards. Let's see if I can hit it that far. It's got to go over a bunker. I have to open the club face up a bit on this one, I think. See what happens there. I might struggle to pick that one up there. I think it has. Let's try it again. Here we go. Is it on the green? Just short of the green, look. So there we go. And now this is what happens on virtual golf. When it comes to putting or chipping, what it's looking at here, the 48-yard blue flag, which is just, in fact, I think it's just on the left. It is just on the left there. If I get it to pitch, so where it carries to, within 3 feet of the base of the flag, I score a birdie. Within 14 feet, it's a par. Anything outside of that would be classed as a bogey. So let's give it a go. Here we go. So. Not too bad. Was it going to pick it up? Oh, no, never got it. Sometimes this happens when it's raining quite heavily as it is now. There we go, it's got that. It's going to be a par. Oh, it is. So it managed to land in the par zone. So there we go, I got my par. And now moving on to hole 2, 164 yards, par 4. So that gives you a bit of a feel for it, folks. Hopefully it makes sense. If you've got any questions about using the top tracer to its full potential, please do come and speak to me or one of the staff here at Dunes, and we'll be delighted to help you to get more out of it. I had a conversation with Jordan in the shop today, and he was raving about the top tracer, saying how much it's transforming his game by playing the different games. And by his own admission, when we first put it in, he was coming along and doing what so many of you are doing, which is just playing my practice. Now, my practice is great. You're going to find out how far you hit your shots. You can hit to different targets, but you are not using the top tracer to its full potential. It's going to help you to enjoy your practice more, but importantly, it's going to help you to play better golf as well, because you're playing in those conditions that you'll experience next summer when you're playing in a medal. And Ali Hind mentioned it today, actually. He was playing the driving challenge. He was on his best score, and can't remember his exact words, but he kind of bottled it on the last hole. Now, if anyone knows Pebble Beach, the last hole, dog leg to the left, water all down the left. What did he do? On a good score, oiked it into the water, because that's what it does to you. It makes you practice in that pressure that you can't simulate unless you're playing a game like the games we set up for you on the top tracer. You can't simulate that when you know you can just hit another ball. So come along to Dunes, play the top tracer. We know you're going to love it, but make sure you ask us what games you should play, depending on what you want to work on, what you enjoy, and we can help you out. And we'll come out and get you set up in the bay, and then it's pretty intuitive from there. Loads of different games to play, loads of fun to be had. So that's it for me, folks. That is our Sunday results roundup. The only other result to mention was a congratulations, of course, on Friday evening to Kev Masson, who won 6 dozen Pro V1 in our dunescomps.co.uk draw. So well done to Kev. And for the rest of you, don't forget, we've got our huge giveaway. It's this one here. It's our biggest ever Christmas giveaway. £5,250 worth of golf prizes up for grabs on Saturday the 23rd of December. Tickets are available now. Just head to dunescomps.co.uk, get your tickets bought, settle down and wait for the draw. And you never know, you might be one of the lucky winners of up to 12 different prizes worth over £5,000. That's it for me, folks. Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.